Do waterlogged blocks have a blast resistance? You may think that breaking bedrock is impossible, but actually each block has a blast resistance, so both obsidian and bedrock can be blown up with enough TNT. But what's the blast resistance of a waterlogged block? Every waterlogged block has the same blast resistance. Obsidian's blast resistance is 1200, meaning it would take 1200 TNT to explode, and bedrock's blast resistance is 3,600,000. Since a waterlogged block behaves like water, and water has a blast resistance of 500, it would take 500 TNT to blow up a waterlogged block. You can set this up using commands, but make sure your computer is powerful enough. Why is the cake the only blocky food in Minecraft? Looking at the Minecraft movie premiere, you'll notice that there were lots of cubic fruits and vegetables, which looked awesome, and I feel like it makes sense for Minecraft to add this. Would you like to see this added to the game? Endermen are the only mob that can spawn in every dimension. The overworld, nether, and the end. But why is this? Some speculate that it's because they can teleport, so they aren't restricted just to one dimension, but I found out the real reason. I actually took an Enderman to my bedroom and clapped it. After fondling with his balls for 40 minutes, he finally told me his secret. It's actually because Endermen have a dimension fetish which helps them bust. Netherwart blocks look like a red liquid, so you can actually use them to build a bloodbath deep in the sewers. Since the blocks look like blood, you can use them to create a blood pool trickling out of a sewage drain. For extra detail, use invisible item frames and armor stands to make it look like it's filling up with bones and skulls. How long could you survive on this hardcore island? You spawn at the very mountain top with a huge drop below. Around you is nothing but vast ocean and tropical reefs. Inside this hollow rock is a lush cave with skeletons and creepers. Once it turns night, you better have your first house set up before it becomes overrun with mobs. Do you have what it takes? What material is netherite in real life? Since all the other ores in the game are in real life, netherite must have a counterpart. We know that netherite is not an element because it's not in the periodic table, so netherite is a compound made up of two elements. In fact, since we use gold and netherite scrap to make it, we know one element of the compound already. The gold element 2 can only alloy with these 9 elements you see here. To find out which of the element is correct, we need to analyze the game. We know netherite items don't burn in lava, so the melting point of the element we're looking for must be higher than 1200 degrees. This leaves only iron, nickel, platinum, and palladium. Since iron is already in the game on its own, we can eliminate it. Since nickel is one of the most common metals in the world, we can also eliminate it. Among the remaining platinum and palladium metals, the hardest and most durable one is platinum. This is how we can prove that netherite is actually a gold-platinum alloy. That's the performance my chemistry teacher expects from me. How long could you survive on this hardcore volcanic island? You spawn on the beach with nothing, and across the vast island are 2 opulent jungle temples. At the top of the island is a colossal volcano. This island is dense with jungle and surrounded by ocean. You best have your house up before night falls and it's overrun with monsters. Do you have what it takes? How long could you survive on this hardcore island seed? You spawn at the bottom of an ice lake in the middle of a vast ocean. All that's left is a pillager outpost situated at the top of the glacier peak. Your one mission is to kill the pillagers from all around the mountain and secure the diamond in the chest. Do you have what it takes? If you want to play Russian roulette in Minecraft, set up a TNT platform like this and you'll have a 50% chance of teleporting safely. Alright, let's try this. I bet! This Minecraft secret is so rare that only 3 people have ever found it. And when you look it up, Mojang completely denies its existence. If you find a blacksmith in a village, there will be a 0.001% chance that it'll be a trapped chest, removing the block below you, sending you into a cobblestone dungeon full of sheep being real hard. And the entire end island is gone on the seed. For some reason it just simply didn't generate. And if you're new to Minecraft, don't worry. This is actually completely normal. You just have to walk across the void and beat the Ender Dragon. Which mob would you rather keep in the game? Okay, first up is the parrot or the bat. I'd definitely rather keep the parrot. They can dance and bats are just really annoying when you're in caves. Okay, the next one's quite hard. A turtle or a bee? I'd still probably have to keep the turtle. The baby turtles are really cute and bees have caused me a lot of grief. Warden or the wither? I've never actually fought the warden before, and the wither is just a classic, so the warden has to go. The LA or the panda? I don't really like either, but the LA actually has a function, so sorry panda, you're going. Lucky last, 2 classics. For me it comes down to food, and beef is just superior. Goodbye again, Ruben. Hey dad, can you please sign these papers? They need to be signed by a guardian. What are you looking at? Here's a Minecraft mob you've never seen before, the Illusioner, which is only accessible through commands. Once you damage him, it'll split into multiple guys, which gets really confusing and is hard to kill. Let me know if you think I should clap him in bed.